All right, thank you Year 10 for all your hard work today. We started by having a look at the causes and impacts of the greenhouse effect. So I just want to reflect on today's lesson. Can you guys have a look at our learning intentions and success criteria for today? Just have a read, think to yourself, did I meet these? If anyone has any questions or believes that they don't, just raise your hand now. We have a couple minutes spare that we can go over any questions that you guys have for me today. Yes, Murray, what can I help you with?
So, I don't really understand how the greenhouse gases influence the Earth's climate.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sure there's other people that maybe are sitting there and have the same issue that you do. Just so I know where to start, can you tell me what you do understand first?
Well, I understand that the Earth's atmosphere is made up of different gases,
Excellent.
and some of which are natural and others are man-made.
Lovely. Glad to see that you're listening today. Just on that, can you quickly name the greenhouse gases that we covered today?
Water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitro oxide, ozone, and CFCs.
Brilliant. Well done. However, nitro oxide, that's not really a gas, it's actually nitrous oxide, but apart from that, spot on.
Okay, cool. But I still don't understand how these gases produce the Earth's temperature.
Well, you have a clear understanding of what gases are considered to be greenhouse gases. So moving on from this, we need to understand how these gases interact with the sun's solar energy and re-radiate it in the atmosphere to produce the Earth's temperature. Let's have a look at the diagram on the board to help you visualize this. You can help me through it, Murray. Firstly, we have the sun. What do you think the sun represents in the greenhouse effect?
Well, the sun radiates heat, which we learn is energy. So that heat would reach the Earth's atmosphere.
Yep. So having a look at the diagram, do you think all of the Earth's heat reaches the Earth's, all of the sun's heat reaches the Earth's atmosphere?
No, I wouldn't say. In stage one, I can see that there's an arrow rebounding off of the atmosphere, so I'd say no, not all of it would.
Okay, so we know that the sun's radiation reaches the Earth's atmosphere and some is reflected back into
space.
Yep. If we look back at the diagram, what do you think the other two lines represent?
Well, I'd say that they still represent the sun's energy.
Yep. What are they showing?
That some of the Earth's energy is going into the ground on the Earth's surface, but some can be reflected.
Yep, brilliant. So we understand that the sun's radiation is absorbed by the Earth's surface and ocean, whilst the remaining energy is reflected back towards space. So if you were to put your hand in front of a spotlight and keep it there for, I don't know, let's say 5 minutes, what do you think would happen to your hand?
Well, it would probably get hot.
Precisely. So can we apply that same logic in the context of the greenhouse effect? The sun represents the lamp and the earth represents your hand.
So it warms up the planet.
We're getting somewhere now, well done.
So if the sun heats the earth, what do the greenhouse gases have to do with it?
Well, we'll get to that now. When the earth warms up from the sun's radiation, it too radiates heat. This heat needs to escape and radiates back towards space. However, some of this heat is trapped in the Earth's atmosphere and is absorbed by greenhouse gases. Where do you think this is represented in the illustration?
Probably 3.
Lovely, great job. So this heats the Earth's atmosphere and is caused by the greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are complex molecules, and because of their structure, they are able to absorb the heat energy. These gas molecules are made of 3 or more atoms, and because these atoms are held together so loosely, they vibrate when they absorb heat. Eventually, they release the heat back into the Earth's surface to another greenhouse gas or out to space. And this is known as the greenhouse effect. So where do you think that's represented on the illustration?
4.
Yep, beautiful.
Okay, that makes sense. So when we're polluting the atmosphere with other greenhouse gases, the temperature of the Earth increases because there are more greenhouse gases to re-radiate the heat.
Exactly, Murray. Sounds like you understand it now, and I can see that you're starting to put together other theories as well. So have you got any further questions?
No, I'd say I'm comfortable with that now. Thanks, sir.
All right, thanks guys. I'll see you for your next lesson next week.